Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Nate. This month's topic, state testing. Now, I know, I know what you're all thinking right now. State testing is the worst. It's not designed, not valid for deaf students, ASL users, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I completely agree. State testing is not perfect for hearing students either. It doesn't match every student's needs. But, two things. It's the law, it's required. Sorry. And second, any assessment can give us good information. Does that mean it gives us everything we need to know? No, of course not. But if we respect the test, it can give us good information, help us visualize and understand the student better, write better goals for the student, have better data holistically to help the student. So, so today I want to discuss how to prepare students for the state testing. So, four ideas. First, computer skills. Most state tests now are online. It means that the students, we need to help them be ready to use their laptops, their iPads, tablets, whatever we're using. How to use the technology to access the test. We don't want the test to become about how to use technology. We want it to be about content. So we need to make sure we're practicing technology skills during the entire year. Also, typing skills. Ooh, that's a big one. If students have to hunt and peck, then they're just going to write very short things because it's hard work. If they're able to type, then they're able to really share their thoughts and really put down more. Also, with technology, how to access things, how to navigate any website, any app. So, whatever the test looks like, students will be able to guess. Second, question types. We all know that the test will have compare to texts or drag and drop. We'll have bar graph makers. We'll have ABCD multiple choice. All these different question types. If we know it's that kind of question is going to show up on the test every year, then let's practice it in class. The whole year, we can use both on the whiteboard, paper, or we can also use technology. Many technological tools now have those question types ready. We just need to set them up. If the student is familiar with how to use that technology, then when the test comes, it's not about the technology, it's about answering the question about the content. Practice tests. All state tests have practice questions, sample questions, have maybe even a practice test, a complete practice test. Go ahead and use that. No, I'm not saying you devote a whole day to practicing. No. But maybe use one question every day as a warm up. Help students during math time. Just project up one question, practice it together. Help students understand the language, the structure, the style for state testing. One article I read, it's in our For More Information section, said many of the terms we don't use every day in classroom settings. Like analyze. We don't use that word often in class, but on a test it's there. And what's a student supposed to do? What are the different signs that are being used? We want to expose students to help them know the style, the format of the test. Instead of going in and being like, what am I supposed to do? What is it asking? We want them to answer the question. We don't want the test to be the barrier. Fourth, interpreter practice. Many of our students in a direct communication environment means that during the test, if they have questions, we can interpret, we can answer. It's simple. They know what to do. They're used to your style. On state tests, it depends on the state, of course, but here in Utah, we have to have a certified interpreter. Or many states, a different teacher has to come in. We have to swap teachers. And they're not used to their signing style for that content area. Or if the test has ready-made videos. I remember my experience as a teacher. One state test had beautiful ASL videos, but it was from the east, and we were in the west. So some students are like, what does that mean? What is that sign? Lucky for a single sign, I was able to give our regional variation of the sign. But in general, students were like, I'm not picking up on this, even though they had ASL access. So we need to practice with students how to watch different interpreters, different styles, different registers. Also, how we ask for help, students asking for help. You know, a lot of teachers will do on the interim tests, like the MAP, they'll bring an interpreter in just to help students practice how to raise their hand to get the interpreter. Okay, that's 5 minutes with Nate. Have a great day.